in the dish here and try to stay up with it. We were moving eastbound at a very high rate of speed. Right now we're about a half mile from the town of Arcadia. I'm looking up ahead. I do not see any roadblocks or anything at this time, Ken, or any stop sticks or anything. It's just a high-speed pursuit. It's no telling where this is going to end.
He's coming up on the convenience store in just a second, Jim. Then, of course, he'll be going by the round barn for people that know where that area is. There are a couple of officers. There's the convenience store in Arcadia, but you don't say they have white patrol cars there. It looks like he's... Jim, tell us what you're seeing.
Well, Kent, we're heading into the the town of Arcadia right now. He appeared to slow down by traffic there, but he got around that. He is now entering the town. Like Kent, right, you said, we're fixing to go right by the round barn at this time. You can see from the pictures from Chopper 4, live from Chopper 4, he is traveling at a very high rate of speed. At one point, we heard the OHP was having a very hard time staying up with this Cadillac. Right now, he's made it through the center of town, as you can see right there, Kent. I'm looking up ahead, and I see nothing to slow him down at this time. We need to have all the units on the radio. Please stay off for just a second. But it is still traveling at a very high rate of speed. The one car there a couple of times, Ken, as you see in your picture, I can't tell if it's an OHP car or an Oklahoma City PD car. They tried to bump him a couple of times to take him out on that little spin move, and were unable to do that. Right now, he is giving them a run for their money, Kent. They cannot catch this car when they get on a straight, flat road.
Jim,
we have Air One with us off to our side, which will be able to stay up with him. But this could go on for a while, Kent.
Yeah, you're coming up on Hiawassee Road, and I know that's a pretty long, straight stretch through there. If there's not any oncoming traffic, maybe you'll have a chance to try to tap that car again.
Well, they're getting ready to go into the little S turns there that you are familiar with, Kent. See how he just stretches out from there?
Wow.
When he gets on a straight piece of road, they just cannot keep up with him. Luckily, they have the helicopter here that will be able to keep sight of him here, Kent. But I see no end to this if he can stay and don't run out of fuel or gas. This could be a very long chase.
So, Jim, right now you're about 7 miles from Luther heading eastbound right now. So possibly the Luther force, of course, becoming involved maybe as we get a little closer.
That's correct. They're just speculation, Kent. They're going to have to try to get somebody in front of him, get some stop sticks out or something like that, because they cannot stay up with him when he gets on a straight piece of road.
Coming up on Triple X Road right now, I believe, Jim, and this is a long, straight stretch through here for sure.
That's correct, Kent. Luckily, there's not too much traffic that we can see at this time. Now, I'm looking up ahead, maybe a couple of miles. I see possibly a large truck and some cars in front of him that may give him an opportunity to get up with him and to slow him down here, but we'll just have to see, Kent.
Jim, this has been a long chase. It actually started, I understand, near the Edmond area, went down towards 15th Street and Air Depot in Midwest City, got back on I-35 all the way to 66 now. This has been very involved.
Very involved, Kent. Like I said, the guy is driving a very fast car. The big problem is they've just had a problem staying up with him when he gets on a very long stretch of road. You can see there again, Kent, he's just pulling away from him, and that's the problem. They got to get up on him, get him close to try to bump him and to spin him around or get some stop sticks in front of him.
Right, exactly, Jim. And they are coming up on a few more curves. There's a restaurant about halfway between Arcadia and Luther where there's a pretty tight turn through that area. You can see people pulling off the road there. Incredible. How far away are you from that turn?
We're coming right up to it just as you're speaking, Kent. We're fixing to enter an S turn here. Again, I don't see too much traffic up in front of him. We'll just have to see what they do as they come into these turns. Because when he goes into a turn, that's about where they can gain some ground on him and get back up close to him. But when he gets on a stretch of road, they just can't catch him.
And, Jim, the speed is deceiving from the chopper. Now, there's the restaurant we're talking about. This is a curve as he is heading more closer to the Luther area. What do you think, about 3 miles out from Luther at this time?
That's a very good calculation, Kent. It appears to just be about 3 or 4 miles at this time. And it is a straight road all the way into Luther, and I don't see too much traffic up ahead.
Yeah, there's not too much. In fact, you even get into some 4-lane once they get to Luther. But like you say, it's a long stretch all the way to, as far as you want to go on 66. After he gets past Luther, it's about another 10 miles, I believe, to Wellston. But, Jim, right now, are you seeing any other police or officers involved?
No, I don't, Kent. We're looking up ahead, and I see no patrol cars or any kind of sheriff's cars at this time, as far as I can see up ahead. Like I said before, and with people just joining us, this pursuit's been going on for a very long time now. It is exceeded speeds well over 100 miles an hour. the OHP cars and the Oklahoma City PD cars are having a trouble staying up with this Cadillac. I believe it's a maroon Seville Cadillac. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's an STS or not, Kent. But when he gets on a straight piece of road, they just cannot stay up with him. So the deciding factor is going to be if they can get stop sticks in front of him, some way to slow him down, or if he just runs out of gas, Kent.
Right, Jim. Of course, he is coming up on the town of Luther, where they, certainly will have a more traffic in that area. The intersection he'll be coming up on, Luther Road and 66. There are a couple of convenience stores. It looks like you're actually getting close to that at this time.
We are, Kent. I'm looking at the intersection. There's a lot of traffic in this intersection, so I just hope somebody doesn't pull out in front of this individual or individuals. We're not sure how many people are in the car at this time, Kent. We're still trying to gather that information and why this person or persons are running from the police. Really
catching some speed right now, it looks like, Jim.
Right. When he gets on a straight piece of road, it's just we're well over 100 miles an hour. I've been